Alright, hello and welcome to another Dawn of War 2 cast. These have apparently been quite popular, so I'm going to try and do some more of them. Here we see this nice golden type of Eldar with the red details and a sort of beige secondary scheme versus some Chaos Space Marines with the Sorcerer as their hero. Usually it's the Plague Champion that tends to be the thing of choice with a white and red color scheme. We see a second Heretic squad and a second Guardian squad. So both players are going for a pretty strong tier 1. We see the Chaos Space Marines from Bigamo. Naturally goes for the requisition, the power first. Identical actions on the Eldar side, now capping this requisition point as well, moving the hero to take command. Alright, so let's take a snapshot in time here. As we can see, the Chaos is using their numbers of Heretic Squad to capture this control point here. The Eldar are just pushing straight across this way with the requisition point. It's probably going to pick up the power node next. They've already secured 2 generators plus the point. The Chaos have not developed their generator yet and have control of these requisition points and have pushed their hero forward to here, at which point the Warlock ran back while the Guardian squad is capturing the point.
We must save the lost ones.
Oh god, I have a tip. Let's see what's going on here. So, let's see. What do we have here? Oh, and now he's pushing back with the Guardian squad, pushing the Chaos off that control point. Heretics are moving towards the middle victory point. Meanwhile, the Eldar... have gone ahead and taken the requisition instead of the power. They figure since they have the generators built up, they can afford themselves a little luxury. He has the point built up here, but not quite the generators. Oh, there we go, plopping one down. Not enough resources for any more. And we see a Shuriken cannon, a good choice. He'll be able to suppress the Chaos with that. Relatively speaking to the other games, this is lower tier. The players are in the 30s levels instead of the 60s. Then let's see what's going on over here. Guardians are taking this VP. No one's taken this point yet. Nobody wants the power. And the Warlock is forcing a pushback of the Heretics while taking the middle control point. As I mentioned, this is a lower tier game, quote unquote, not level 60s, level 30s. The Shuriken platform being pushed back because obviously it's on its own. You cannot have a heavy weapon squad without support. It is a very bad idea. The Chaos Space Marines are going for the generator while these Heretics attempt to melee the Guardian squad out of the building. I mean the Shuriken. And here come the Guardians to support. Here we see that the Warlock has pushed back the Heretics as well as the Sorcerer by going into the building. This Guardian squad is doing quite well, still full model count despite their hit points. And if we swing over here, the Shuriken has liberated itself from the building, going to capture that power node finally. And after forcing a full retreat from the entire Chaos army, they have regrouped at base. In the meantime, however, Smokaz has map control and is using that effectively by capturing points. 2 out of 3, now going to be 3 out of 3 victory points held. And pushing forward with the Warlock while constructing another power node there. And the Guardians are going to go behind cover here and go for a little bit of gen harass. And now upgraded with grenade launchers. They're far more dangerous and get the grenade launching ability. And that is his only piece of war gear. These Guardians are going to have to run. They have no choice against such things. These guys happen to have grenades, so there comes the grenade spike and run away. Loads of model kills on these Heretics. Alright, so let's take a pause at this moment in time and look over here. The generator, the power node here is cleared out by the grenade heretics. These guys are in full retreat. Don't blame them. Grenade launchers are a terrible thing. Now here he has the shuriken platform set up very nicely to suppress this move by the Chaos Marines while the Warlock takes down that power node. And obviously these heretics have just been grenade spiked by this Guardian squad and will likely go down, seeing as how they have 9 hit points.
Generator operational.
1 hit point, done. And now these guys can come around the side and assist against these Chaos Marines, which will have to run away. In the meantime, this power node is being chopped down quite quickly. New DoW2R broke this game. Oh, so we have a little bit of rage going on here, and yeah. Chaos Marines are back. The Chaos player is hurting for resources relative to his teammate. And the Eldar is going for tier 2. Meanwhile, the Eldar are decapturing, and he is moving forward with the heretics for the capture. Power node here still being built up, and the hero forced to retreat from this shuriken cannon in the building. Very good position to try and suppress anything that comes this way out of spawn.
Adding warp generator.
And we have some more smack talk going on in chat. The forest here got the ghost helm. I mean, that's nice, in a way. Suppression is always nice. There you see the ability just used on these Marines. And they are forced to stop the capture and probably retreat. Ooh, a model kill. That hurts. When you only have 3 models, it is quite expensive to reinforce. 1 heretic squad was previously lost. This heretic squad not doing so well. Missing 4 members. Chaos Marines are down to 1. And this hero is not really doing much of anything, but has a lot of war gear. War gear is something that you really only spend your resources on when you're doing well on resources and ahead in the game. The Chaos player is neither at this point in time, so I don't see the choice to pump up this character. And these guys are still going on their capture mission, just straight down the side of the field, about to encounter a Guardian squad, not the upgraded one with grenades, so they should be just fine. The grenade squad is just sitting back at base. In the meantime, the Farseer is forced to retreat while the shuriken cannon is still doing its job, preventing the Chaos from moving out.
Our Guardians have given their lives for our cause.
And the Chaos Sorcerer trying to give chase. He's far too slow to do that. And the heretics down to 4 squad members. Shooting a little bit at the generators, but mostly I think... Yep. I don't think they're going to be able to get it down though before they have to flee. There's not enough of them. And yeah, very good requisition point there. Plus 30. The other plus 30 is also controlled by the Eldar.
Has attained level 2.
Still more rage. The heretics having to run through this stream of Guardian fire to get back home. As we can see, both players have kept up a full gen farm this entire game. The Eldar actually have 2 gen farms, which has been helping them immensely. As I've stated in multiple casts previous, power is the key to winning the game. You hit Tech 2 first and you've won, essentially. A Chaos and a Noise Marine squad. Noise Marines are good for stopping the enemy from attacking. And the Sorcerer combined with the Space Marines push back the Guardian squad. The Space Marines are upgraded, as you can see, with the plus there above their heads on the icon. And the grenade spike missing completely, allowing the Chaos to keep on their capture mission.
One of our structures is
And the Chaos is pushing forward to the gen farm for whatever reason. Very ineffective to try and take this out with Marines. In the meantime, his power node, they're not built up at all. This one still has the Noise Marines just standing there on top of it. Heretics obviously pushed back again by this very well placed shuriken cannon. And here comes the Wraith Lord. And after a little more rage
The Craftwell
from
shall
the Chaos
rejoice in our
player,
victory.
he kind of sort of rage quits. And oh, double Wraith Lord. Whew, very nice. So yeah, in sum total, the Chaos did not pay enough attention to their power. They lost the capping more early in the game, and more importantly, lost a squad, as well as spending too much on war gear. And spent more time really QQing about racial balance rather than playing. I will grant them this, though. The Eldar are quite balanced on their own. Meanwhile, some other races, not so much. So it's good to be Eldar right now. And if we look, his unit score, quite possibly very bad. Cedar's score and his everything scores is basically half of what the Smokaz was, so Bigamo did not do so well. Lost a lot of units, far more than Chaos should. And yeah, very obvious why he lost the game.